Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made. A huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Absolutely fabulous to have you along here with me today. Okay, for those that know me, this is the state of my notebook at the moment. So I'm going to have a quick look at a few things today, knock them off my list because I've really still got that feeling that something big's going to happen. Hoping it's me winning lotto, but we'll see how it goes. For those who haven't caught the news, Pence has been ordered to testify to the grand jury by a US district federal judge. That's just come through today. Didn't write the name down of the judge. I was just quite pleased that that's happened. So off your totter, Mr. Pence. Time to man up and grow a backbone. Okay, what I'm going to have a look at in this reading is I was asked by one of my beautiful viewers to have a look to see whether Jack Smith is going to bring RICO charges against Trump or Trump org. So if you have any questions you want answered, please either put them in the box below or email me at meistertarot@gmail.com if you can't ask publicly. And, we'll see how they pan out. I'm going to do quite a bit of a range of readings today. Okay, excuse my wobbly desk. My card table's literally on its last legs. I'm looking forward to having a house where I can actually have my own office. Would be lovely. But let's see how we go. But aiming high. Okay, let's have a look at Jack Smith bringing RICO charges. Okay, a lot of work going on behind the scenes for Jack. Something really unexpected. So Six of Pentacles. He's following the money trail. Something really unexpected that even the old cynic like me is not going to believe. It's going to be, what? Four of Wands relating to his family. And it's going to, not Jack Smith's family, Trump's family. And we have the Ten of Wands, which is being a 10. It's a burden for Trump. What's going to come out is going to be burdensome, but it's also a 10, which is the end of a cycle. So the end of his messaging. House arrest, institutional arrest. Let's see where that goes. Okay, but I'm not looking at that at the moment. I'm going to first up, you have a look at the energies around Jack Smith at the moment. Boy, I'm going to say he's like a Rottweiler. He's on, and he's hanging on, and he's working. He's dogged. He's dogged is what I'm getting. Thank you. Thank you. He's dogged. Okay, just show me the energies of Jack Smith, and then we'll have a look at the RICO charges. Show me the energies of Jack Smith. Energies of Jack Smith. Want those cards? Yes. Okay, thank you. Oh, they're funny. They're funny, these dudes. Okay, let's have a look. Queen of Pentacles, the energies of Jack Smith. Confident, knows what he's doing. He's got great clarity in what he's doing. He's looking at the money, and he's looking at the money in relation to the domestic security. So I'd say this is the Mar-a-Lago, is what he's concentrating on at the moment. So this is about domestic security and money. Confident, knows what he's doing, inspirational. Okay, challenged by Nine of Wands. Okay, what have we got here? Boundaries. Boundaries been set up, back to the wall type energy. Okay, he is being restricted. Thank you, guys. He is restricted in what paths he can follow. Does that make sense? So there is some sort of restriction on him. He's not surrendering to it, but he has to. Okay, thank you. My boys just said he has to act within the law, which has made me laugh because he does, yes, he has to act within the law, but that is always difficult when you're chasing after those that are lawless, who aren't acting within the law. Okay, thank you guys. Right, what we got going on, the energies behind the scenes, 2 10s. We are coming to the end of a cycle where the money, 10 of Pentacles, the Trump org, Trump, the money chest, the money gained. I'm trying to work out what these are. So you've got a rat with his nose in the money. You've got a possum gloating over the money. But it is all about the money. And we have the truth bringing about complete and utter downfall. So I'm going to say the Mar-a-Lago's not far off. Okay, what's coming out of that? 7 of Wands, having to defend himself. Okay, so of course, now this was the Jack Smith energies. So he is going to present this and he is going to be in a position to defend it. Okay, thank you. Guides always tell you to choose a particular deck because of the images. This particular, so 7 of Wands. It's about defending yourself, defending the message. The guy standing here holding his wand firmly does not have a look of fear on his face. He has a look of, it's not even determination, it's just a knowledge of what he's holding. And all these wands that are coming at him don't have anybody holding them. It's not anyone in particular. What I'm really getting from this is that the information he has, he knows he has. He's confident in that, and it will stand up to scrutiny. Thank you, boys. That was what I was trying to get at. He knows that what he's bringing forward is going to stand up to scrutiny, and we have karma coming and biting on the bum. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, what he's bringing, so going to bring about complete and utter downfall. With those that have been on top are going to end up on the bottom. The wheel is turning. Okay, karma hanging over the energies of Jack Smith, the 6 of Wands, packing up the truth and moving it forward to a new day, to a new horizon, bringing forward the truth. Bringing forward the truth. There may be disappointment in what he actually does bring forward because he has to operate within the law. But all of these cups are still upstanding. So he's bringing forward, thank you, he's bringing forward this offer. Okay, because this is the karma at the present time. He is bringing forward the truth and he will present it. It is up to the legal system then to, I'm talking about prosecutors and judges and the American people, to reach out and actually accept it. So, okay, thank you. What my boys are telling me is that this is him presenting what, presenting what he has found, presenting the truth. It's going to be quite emotional, but it's then up to the next step to take hold of the cup. Okay, the outcome, 3 of Wands, plan coming to fruition. Yep, bringing the ship into harbour, reaping what has been sowed. So he's getting in. This is about bringing in the harvest of the money. In this particular deck, the harvest is an abundant tree. A lot of the decks have a sort of withering vine on the ground. Not this deck, and as I said, your guides will tell you what deck to use. So he's going to bring in the money harvest presented. The basket is empty at the moment, but here's this abundant tree. So, okay, thank you. What I'm getting from this is the basket is mirroring this card, in that he's bringing it in, he's nurtured it, he's presented it. It's then up to the prosecutors to take it forward. Circles of support, Three of Cups working together. So this is his team. And the Two of Cups, thank you. What I'm getting here is then him working in partnership with, so this is his team having done their job, and then we've got the Two of Cups, which is the working with a new partnership, and I'm going to say that that's the prosecutors. Six of Wands, victory. I am going to call it victory in this one because you don't have the figures walking away in this particular deck. Riding in as the victor with the message. It's not a message he actually wants to bring forward, but he will. Bringing forward. And here we have the throwing under the bus, the GOP infighting. You did it, no, you did it. So he's bringing forward this information which is going to cause this blaming, basically. And here's my Russia card. And here is the strength of the money evidence that he's bringing forward with that Ace of Pentacles. And here's the positive messaging, because these wands are all pointing upwards. And the government. Now, I have read multiple times in the past, legal systems, prosecutors, government. I have read several times in the past that this is going to bring down more than just Trump. There are going to be GOP elected representatives that are going to find themselves in this. Right, base of the pack, the energy at the moment is what he's dealing with, is the lies. Lies, 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 lies. This devil energy that was traded for money. And here we have the King of Wands, Jack Smith himself. He is going to bring about an ending of the moral corruption, the financial corruption. Those that acted in a mercenary way are going to be brought, the prosecutors here. There's going to be a case over those who acted in a mercenary way, as the moon with the seedy underbelly being brought to the surface. Things that have been hidden, brought to the surface and exposed. Here's the High Priestess. Things, again, another complementary card for the moon, because this is secrets being held. Secrets being held, but here we have justice. Okay, so that's the energies around Jack Smith. So all good. He is. Thank you. My boys are saying he is chafing at restrictions because he has to work within the law when he's dealing with those that are blatantly outside the law. But let's have a look at RICO charges themselves. Now, I had to Google it. I mean, I know I've looked it up several times, but every time I have to recheck. Racketeer, influenced, and so racketeering, influenced and corrupt organisations. Money laundering. Put it that way. Now, Trump media is caught up. I read on that last week before. Trump media is caught up in a RICO investigation. And it was a very blatant money laundering. Came through, where did it come through? One of the islands in the Caribbean. I'll have to go back several pages for that. You know what I'm talking about anyhow. It's about 4 pages back. So yeah, RICO, that the Trump media is under RICO, and a lot of anxiety in regards to that Trump media investigation. There's going to be, that's going to be very, Trump media is for the for the trash can. Entertainment only. Cover myself. Okay, let's have a look. Is Jack Smith going to bring any RICO charges? Is Donald Trump himself going to face any RICO charges? Well, if he sold the Mar-a-Lago documents overseas, then that is racketeering and yeah. Well, yes. That is the biggest yes in the pack. Okay, well, tingly, biggest yes in the pack. Okay, so show me about these RICO charges that Donald Trump is going to face. Show me about these RICO charges. RICO charges. Is Jack Smith bringing RICO charges? How's it going to play? Jack Smith RICO charges. You want that card? Thank you. Okay. Oh, yes, I did. I had 2 fly out. Okay. 2 fly out. Let's see what they are. Right. Yeah. Aside from the yes, this is about the RICO charges against Donald Trump. Loss, disappointment, heartbreak. There are 2 cups still standing in behind, but this is big. So aside from the sun that flew out earlier saying yes, this is about RICO charges against Donald Trump. And I'm going to again say yes. He's going to find it emotionally crushing, Trump is. Then we have the 4 of Swords, challenged by the 4 of Swords, health. Now I read, what was it, earlier this week, gosh, can't remember, and I got this card several times, I think, for Trump, if I got that correctly. His health is, whether it's a heart attack or he falls off the dementia plateau or something, his health is heading for a big downturn in the near future, is what I'm getting. And this may be something that triggers it, because this is an emotionally based card. Despair, loss. Okay, right. Base of this reading, the foundation of this reading is... Now, this card, it is traditionally my Russia card, but I have extended it to include other countries that have an authoritarian dictatorship government, Russia, Saudi, those sorts of energies. Netanyahu in Israel tried to pull that trick as well, but it's backfired on him. Trump would like to be in that position. So this is the foundation, is that those countries. Talking RICO charges here. It is also about the birth of bringing forward of something quite significant that is new. But thank you guys. My guys are telling me no. It's the Russia doesn't have any money, but it's the Russia-Saudi energy is what I'm getting here. Okay, Qatar, those sorts of countries. Right. In the past, so this is Trump bringing about with RICO charges, these swords are about to fall. They're hanging there. So I'm going to say Jack Smith has the information. He's just waiting for the starter's gun to go off to allow him to let these swords fall. So in the past, the swords are ready there. Okay. Now, if anyone watches me regularly, you'll know that I have the strongest image of these cases against Trump, in that it's there's a geyser hole. It has a wet Hessian sack over the hole to let the They do this for tourists in New Zealand. I don't know if they do it in the US at all. They put a wet Hessian sack over a geyser hole to let the pressure build up, and then they whip the sack away and the geyser explodes. So that's the image I'm getting for these court cases for Trump. And I'm getting that the New York Stormy Daniels fraud case is the wet Hessian sack. Okay. Energies hanging over Trump in regards to RICO charges is judgment. And I'm going to leave it at judgment, thank you. Like most cards, it has significant reading messages, but this one is I'm getting judgment. Immediate future. Confined in his gilded cage, with no one but a chirpy bird for company. Okay, a yes man for company. Okay, thank you. I'm being told with no one but his hired help. Okay, and his Secret Service, obviously. So confinement in luxury. But that's still confinement. He's going to find that difficult. Externally, in regards to the RICO charges for Trump, Ace of Wands, big stick, coming forward, new information being brought forward, new information coming forward dramatically. Internally for him, he still sees himself as this. The King of Pentacles, internally, he still, in his delusion, he still thinks that he has this control, this power that the King of Pentacles wields. Okay. Two of Wands. He's actually going to think that until he passes. Even when he's penniless, friendless, the family won't have anything to do with him, and he's confined into a facility, he's still going to think that he is this person. So don't be too disappointed at that card popping out. We have the Two of Wands and the hopes and fears. Crossroads for the messaging, but the path forward is very, very firmly lit. So this is the plan being brought to fruition. It's not brought to fruition, this is a plan in the process. So this is this Ten of Swords hanging. The plan is in the process. Outcome, the world ending. This is Trump for RICO charges. As what is hidden, look at this, 4 major arcana across here. 3, sorry, so far. What is hidden is revealed. And here we have that Ace of Pentacles again. The strength of the money case. The strength of the money. On the base, we have secrets. Secrets that are hidden, going to be leading to restriction. Knight of Wands, message forward about the risks. The message brought forward about the gambling behaviour, the risky behaviour. I thank you. What they're saying is look at the volcano in the background. So this message is coming forward. This is literally the geyser that I keep seeing exploding in the background. Here we have the Emperor, the Six of Swords. The message is being packed up and moved on. The Four of Cups. Jack Smith is going to bring it forward. The message is going to be quite heavy, and that's why it's being presented. But it is an ending of a cycle. We have walking away in sadness and disappointment, and we have death. An ending. So we've got a couple of endings in here. Significant ending. This Eight of Cups. Some of the cups are spilt. What have we got? 3 cups spilt, but 5 still upright. The moon fully illuminating the path forward. What was hidden. It is going to be a hard message. So he's going to present it all, but it is emotionally up to the US, the democracy of the US to accept it. What comes out is going to be burdensome. It's going to be a really hard message to hear. But this is about democracy moving forward. Thank you. It is accepting that those 3 cups were spilt and moving on towards this new horizon as this moon illuminates what has occurred. Thank you. What they've just told me is to remember the other meaning for the death card, and that is authentic reform. So what's going to come out of this is it's not going to be easy to hear. His case, Jack Smith's case, is strong. It's going to be quite emotionally uncomfortable for those in the US, but it's going to stand. There's whether Trump is in the health position or not to actually stand charges, I'm unsure about that. But yeah, what's coming out is going to be huge, and it is going to involve the racketeering, the money laundering. Okay, thank you for joining me. Take care. Look after yourselves.